Hey, my Liptons. I wanted to do another Harry Potter review. Um, but before I start, please subscribe to the channel. Let's subscribe so you can keep getting updates and reviews. I'm gonna be doing reviews of the Harry Potter movies. It's already it's already towards the end of the month of October, but whatever. I'll just continue it till November. But I just finished watching Goblet of Fire. And Goblet of Fire was really, really good. Like I know I said it in the first, three Harry Potter movies is that like even though I like it did seem a bit corny the first three, but I would definitely say that I think that Goblet of Fire was, but when I say corny, I mean like in a good way. It was corny in a good way. But when I look at Goblet of Fire, I was like, yo, like this is some like I feel like they started to dial back a lot of the more cheesy stuff and went towards a more serious route. And obviously in this movie, the Dark Lord himself, Mr. Voldemort himself, Mr. Muggle himself is introduced in this movie. His entry in the film, when Voldemort's return in this film was really, really good. Um, but let me just talk about the main characters first. Um, so of course Harry is always great in the movie. Hermione, um, Ron, you already know. I said in the first two reviews I talked about Sorcerer's Sorcerer's Stone, Prisoner of Azkaban. Y'all know I'm not a big fan of Ron like that, but in this movie, especially in the beginning, Ron came off as a huge hater, like a big ass hater in this movie, and I was just like, I was annoyed. I already know I'm always annoyed with Ron, but like in this movie, he definitely came off as a hater, and I was just like, sir, like relax, like you don't want any like as it's like. Here's the thing about a lot of people in this film and their issues with Harry. It's like y'all want to have this beef with. It's like none of y'all will ever want to be in Harry's shoes. Like all of y'all are jealous and all y'all have the y'all beef with Harry, but it's like none of y'all want to be in his shoes. Yet none of y'all will want to have that scar. None of y'all will ever want Voldemort to be coming after you and to be and want your death. So it's like cut Harry some slack. He's not the one that put his name in the Goblet of Fire, even though y'all think he did. But I don't know. It was just that definitely annoyed me. I thought that what's his name? Moody. Moody was a cackle. Professor Moody was a cackle in this movie. The way that he will go after some of the students too. There was a lot of hitting. Listen, they were disciplining them students in Goblet of Fire. Okay, I thought the Moody was great. Especially when he threw that chalk thing. And that one scene when he threw the chalk, I was cackling at one of the students in Hogwarts. That was funny. Cedric, Diggory, aka Robert. I mean, aka Edward Collins, aka Robert Pattinson, was also good in this movie. He looked the same, y'all. Like Robert Pattinson looked the same in this movie the way he does. Like you can tell, like he like usually people like when they're younger and stuff like that, you can tell like their face matured and stuff like that. Like he still looks the same in this movie, which was like, oh, you know. Malfoy is Malfoy. Here's my thing. So obviously spoiler. So freaking uh Lucius Malfoy, in the movie he's revealed to be one of the supporters of the Dark Lord, right? So and I just started watching. I watched the beginning of what is it called? What is the next movie? Harry Potter and the Phoenix. Let me see, what is it? Hold on, I'm forgetting, y'all. Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, and I'm like, I'm still seeing, and I started watching that in the beginning. Of course, I'm gonna do a review of that, but in the beginning, I still see Lucius Malfoy just lollygagging around, walking around, and I'm like, so is nobody in Hogwarts going to arrest Lucius Malfoy for being a freaking one of the supporters, one of the minions of the Dark Lord? Like, what's happening here? Like, why isn't he getting arrested? And it's like, I understand, in the beginning of the movie, they're trying to paint Harry Potter to be a liar, saying that Lord Voldemort is not he's not back and stuff like that, which is crazy to me. But whatever, we'll talk about that in the Order of the Phoenix review. But that was just that. Who else? Who else? Who else? Also, I do want to state this, and maybe this might be an unpopular opinion, y'all, especially in the Goblet of Fire. To me, and maybe in the books is a different thing, but like to me, it seems like Harry and Hermione have better chemistry than Ron and Hermione. Like I'm actually going forward with watching these movies, and I do remember, Hermione and Ron get together, but I'm watching the movies. And this is like what, the fourth movie now. It's like, where's the chemistry between Ron and Hermione? Like I felt like in Goblet of Fire, Hermione and Harry had better chemistry than Ron and Hermione. So I don't know. Maybe I think they should have put Hermione and Harry together. That's just in my opinion, because I feel like their chemistry is way better. It seems like Hermione and Ron are like more of like a, you know, friends, like nitpicky towards each other and stuff like that. It seems like Harry and Hermione are more of like a better. I mean, it's from the way they portray them in this movie in Goblet of Fire. That's why I'm saying like I feel like they are better suited together. But yeah, like I thought Goblet of Fire was really really good. I thought the section where the part where Voldemort comes, and also let me just say this too before I talk about Voldemort. I want so badly. What is his name again? Wormtail needs to go. Wormtail. What's his name? Wormtail. Peter. He needs to go. He needs to go. I need someone to take him out. Hopefully, as I'm watching the movies, once I get to Deathly Hallows, someone takes this man out. I'm sick of him. I'm sick of his betraying freaking rat-shaped head ass. He needs to go. Wormtail needs to go. I'm tired of seeing his annoying ass all over my goddamn screen. Hopefully Voldemort takes him out before the protagonist take him out, because I'm sick of him. He gets on my goddamn nerves. Can't stand it. Yeah, but let's just talk about the main thing. So Voldemort's full form appears in this movie, and he definitely looks scary as hell. I think that listen, Voldemort is a threat. He's here to stay. He's here to take. I like he was, and that's the thing too. I like about this movie. They're getting into more reality based things. It's like no, like people are murdered in this movie. He was, whew, he was working Harry Potter. Okay, and I love that scene where Harry was like, okay, have it your way, and they pulled the wands out. And here comes the souls or the spirits of Harry's parents and Cedric and so many the people that the Dark Lord has killed. And they were like, listen, right now, at this moment, you can't take on Voldemort. Maybe in the future, but let us handle this real quick. Then you go back to Hogwarts. And I enjoy that. Here's also my other thing too that kind of bothers me. Like, why is it? And clearly, Dumbledore. I feel like Dumbledore is doing such a bad job at protecting Harry. Like, why? Like, y'all are all here. You, freaking, what's his name? Hagrid. All of y'all are here. Y'all supposed to be the adults, and y'all supposed to be protecting Harry, but yet y'all left him with these messed up ass uncle, aunt and uncle. Y'all not protecting him when it comes to these games. It's like. Y'all, and plus y'all not telling him the truth. It's like, I need y'all to do a better job at protecting Harry at this moment. And he's a kid going through all of this. So I'm kind of getting annoyed with Dumbledore. Like, he's like, oh, Harry, these are just mere dreams. Stop thinking about it. It's like, no. Like, he is the child that survived. Y'all need to protect him. Y'all need to protect him. Like, all of y'all. So yeah, that was just that. That was just my thoughts on that. Also, weird side note. Yeah, I know I gotta throw some shade. I can't lie to y'all, but I felt like low key. I felt like Harry was kind of wearing a wig in this movie. I don't know why his hair seemed give like it. It was. I don't know. It was like it seemed so wiggish. Like, was it just me that noticed that? Maybe I need to go back and watch it. Goblet of Fire. But I feel like in this movie, his haircut seemed kind of stiff. So I felt like yeah, they need to do better with his hair. But definitely in Order of the Phoenix, is he the hair looks good. Miss Dan, he got a good haircut. He looks nice. He looks fresh. He looks clean. But yeah, so that was just my thoughts on that. I'm gonna continue making these reviews. Gonna continue watching. But please tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Is Goblet of Fire one of y'all favorite Harry Potter films? Tell me, put it in order. Tell me which ones y'all guys like. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get up to 700 subscribers, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.